Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about how to be more confident with women and how to better your relationships with women and how to improve your attractiveness and your communication and your body language. So hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, like, share and let me know your thoughts, feelings in the box below. So let's start off with number one, which is where many guys struggle with. And number one is actually having the courage to be honest about your fears. One of the things I've learned over the years with bettering myself with relationships with women and self-confidence is, in the earlier days, I failed to acknowledge my fears fully and admit them because I was ashamed of them and I was embarrassed about those fears, and I didn't want to show any weakness to anybody else, and I didn't really want to face that aspect of myself. So I was protecting myself. I was pretending that I was strong in a particular area where the reality was I was weak in that area, and that area was obviously relationship building with women, self-confidence, and that whole particular area. Now, my mindset at that particular time was, if I pretend that this problem is not there, eventually it will go away. You know, it will figure itself out, or I'll just pretend it's not there. That way it won't hurt my feelings. But truth be known, it didn't work. That wasn't the case. The problem got worse. You know, as the years went on, I didn't get a relationship. I didn't really speak to women because of trauma, because of anxiety, social anxiety, embarrassment, and a fear of acknowledging the problem. And this is what a lot of guys do for many years. So number one, like with all problems, I'm not saying you've got to tell everybody, but you have to admit to yourself that you have insecurities, you have fears, you have demons, you have problems that are holding you back with bettering your relationships and your self-confidence with women. Now, again, truth be known, in your own mind, some people will call it ego. I probably wouldn't call it that, but that's fine. You know, you think if you're honest about an insecurity, it's going to harm you. You know, the truth is going to destroy you or harm you. And it may hurt initially, but actually it will do the opposite. Acknowledging the fear and admitting it and being completely transparent with yourself and honest about your insecurities, it will set you free. It will actually make you feel lighter. It will give you more confidence. It's not going to change everything. Obviously, there's more work to be done, but it will get you further ahead. You'll be able to move forward psychologically, mentally, and emotionally. Number two, and this is a problem that a lot of guys have, is you have to stop projecting your insecurities onto women, because you cannot solve your issues like that. Women are just going to be turned off by you. They're going to turn you down, or they're not going to be attracted to you or want to get closer to you, get to know you. So a lot of guys do that. They project their issues onto women. If they're having problems with getting a girlfriend or a relationship, they'll find some kind of reasoning, some rationalization to say that it's women's fault or it's somebody else's fault but not theirs. You don't get anywhere like that. And this is not about judging yourself or hating on yourself, but it's about taking personal responsibility, as I said. And you've already done that if you could admit the fear, because if you admit it, it's nobody else's fault. It doesn't have to be your fault, but it's your responsibility, because no one else is going to come and knock on your house and say, yeah, let's fix your fears today. Let's fix your relationship issues. Who's going to do that? Let's be honest, guys. Maybe a parent, but our parents are not, well, I'm sure most of our parents are not. They're not relationship experts or dating coaches. That's not their job. That's not their expertise. So this is the taking responsibility is not denying, is not being in denial about the problem. Now, the second part is to not project and to work on yourself, develop yourself. Now, you may be asking, how do you do that? I want to tell you right now. This is what I found to always work. First area of feeling good about yourself and building confidence is physical fitness, is training, working out. And I don't just mean doing a couple of press-ups here and there, or going to the gym once in a blue moon. That's not working out. That's going to do nothing. You have to have a consistent fitness regime. For me personally, as most of you know, I love boxing. For me, it's the best out of all of the different variations of exercises: weight training, swimming, running, cycling, yoga. Obviously, that's my personal opinion. Yours might be different. So the fitness and the training, it gets you in not just physical shape, gets you into mental shape. So those insecurities, those hurdles, those anxieties, those relationship fears, those social fears that you've got with women, with not being good enough, or being embarrassed, or being anxious, or nervous, or awkward, or stuttering, or not knowing what to say, or not feeling comfortable in your own body. Exercising will iron out those insecurities, especially martial arts or boxing, because you use hands, whole body, you use feet, you've got to use your concentration, you've got to focus, and all of these different muscles that you're working, mind, body and soul, that's actually what makes you attractive. That's what gives you confidence. That's what gives you that self-control of emotions and enables you to express yourself, because this is where most guys have problems with women. It's not that women necessarily turn you down, it's that they don't know you exist, they don't know you because you're not able to express yourself because of fear and anxiety. So training will help you to express yourself, through the movements of whatever training you're doing, whether it's boxing, sports, running, basketball, whatever it is, dancing. It gives you that inner confidence to obviously express outwardly. So physical fitness and training is one of the best ways I can think of with improving your relationships with women and self-confidence. The next one, this is more superficial, but it is important. It's not the most important, but it is your appearance. I've said it in videos before, improving your fashion, just changing things up, looking smart. It doesn't always have to mean wearing a suit, although I love suits and that would be good. You can wear casual clothes, but just looking smart, tidy, clean, getting a certain style, whether you want to have your hair long, short. Obviously, you've got to decide what style you're going to go for. But a lot of guys make the mistake of looking scruffy, not looking fashionable. Now, I know today, usually in my videos, I'm very fashionable. Obviously today I've got like a training top on, right? Because that's my mindset, I'm training tomorrow. But it's still smart and stuff. And so that's another way of improving your relationships, because of course women are going to judge you on appearance, on what you wear and how you keep yourself together. So put some time into that. It doesn't take long, it's just common sense. Go to any high street, ask for advice when you're buying something. They'll help you. Figure out what colours work well with your eye colour, complexion. These are general guidelines. I've done other videos on this which you can check out. I'll leave a link below on fashion, some basic principles that will help you. The next one is really important. Guys neglect this all the time, is being social. Being social with people in general. So I'm not saying, obviously at some point you're going to have to speak to women, obviously. How you're going to get to know them and get on a date. There must be a conversation that takes place. But to give you that confidence when that time comes, being social with your family, friends, whoever you're around, that's going to help so much. So much. So your sense of style, your grooming, your fitness regime, and being social. These are the main things. Last but not least, which will help you with a sense of identity, being valued, having purpose in life, satisfaction, finding a hobby that you love. For some people that could be a career, could be a business venture, that could actually be boxing or a sport, or it could be photography, whatever it is, doesn't matter what other people think. If you find something that you love and you're passionate about, and it's a skill that you can develop, and it's something that you can continuously perfect and improve, that which you do, which you love, which gives you satisfaction, happiness, is going to improve you. So you probably notice in this video, most of the things that I've explained today have got nothing to do with women per se. It's all about you. And that's how you improve your confidence and relationships with women. You can't change women. And you can't lose, lines and tricks and all this kind of stuff. It's nonsense. It's not going to build any sustainable relationship. This is quick fix stuff, right? I'm not into that. Dishonesty, tricks and all that kind of stuff. I've said that. it's your choice if anyone wants to do that, but you're probably on the wrong channel. So to build honest relationships with women, be able to connect with them, be yourself, be authentic, you've got to work on yourself. And when you improve yourself, you'll notice that women will take more of a liking towards you. They'll be more attracted to you. It will be easier to communicate with them, and you'll be able to be more transparent and honest. And the last but not least, most guys go wrong with women because their communication with women is really poor. They lie, they try and use tricks. It's not because they're bad innately, it's because that's what kind of, I'm not saying all, but society kind of teaches that, or bad role models, or guys take it upon themselves to think that they can't be honest with women because that wouldn't work, that wouldn't be attractive, it wouldn't be respectable, but it actually is. Actually, that's negative thinking, and that's just a bad thought process, and it's really negative, narrow-minded beliefs. So it's the honesty that attracts women. But obviously you have to develop that, you have to improve your social skills, and obviously within being honest, you don't want to be rude. You're not going to say things that are inappropriate, because that's not going to work in most cases, right? Especially in normal environments. So it's this whole development of mind, body and soul and communication. So to nail it, we're going to finish this video to kind of round it off. You improve your fitness, your self-confidence goes up with women. You stop projecting your insecurities onto women, and you take responsibility, and you change yourself by facing fears, admitting fears, and gaining that self-confidence through taking action. And it's going to feel lighter, more happier, more loving, more easygoing around women. And because of the change in yourself that you've made through the effort that you put in through personal discipline, fashion, style, training, and obviously honest communication, and obviously I've always said in my videos, respecting women, having a good attitude, because some guys don't. I understand, but I don't agree with it, because they've been through a lot of stuff, bullied. I went through all these things, or maybe bullied by girls, or both genders, guys and girls, been put down and they're upset, hurt. I totally understand that. I've been through it too. Many of us have. I mean, most men and women, guys and girls, have been through some bullying as a kid. Most of us have, right? If you haven't, then you're very fortunate, you're very lucky. So it's improving the communication. And once you get all these things together, it's pretty straightforward. It's not like many different things. It's just be yourself, be genuine, be honest, be respectful, be confident, and then it works out. And then it's so much easier to get a date with a woman, and then to build on that date. If you like each other, you go out several times until it goes into a relationship. So this is it. But obviously, guys, it takes a lot of courage to do this. You're going to have to work through some emotional pain, obviously. No pain, no gain. Nothing's going to come easy, but you can do it. I did it. Many other guys have done it. And just start small. So from today, you can make a lot of changes already. You can admit your fears, write them down. You can change your fashion. You can join the gym. I'm telling you, stick at the gym, man. It gives you this positive energy, gives you enthusiasm. And women are really sensitive, and they're very curious when a guy's got positive energy, because they're kind of used to quite a lot of guys, not to generalize, but they're used to men being negative, coming up to them and maybe, trying to ask them out and be rude or inappropriate. And most women don't like that, right? So they like it when a guy's respectful, confident and genuine. No tricks, no false facade, no trying to be someone you're not, just being yourself and confident in your own personality. They go for that. Most of them do, they love that. And that's really the way you really want to go about treating people. That's definitely the way I do. And if you don't agree on that, then that's your choice. I can't force you, but you probably are on the wrong channel. So that's how you do it, guys. Go away, work on yourself. Spend some months. It's going to take a couple of months to figure things out and get the confidence, but you'll be happy. You'll be so happy once you've done it. That's how I did it, and it worked for me and many others, all right? So see you next video. Become fearless.